Hello and welcome to Wrestler Spotlight, episode 34. Today's episode is about Eddie Guerrero and Love Machine Art Bar, Los Gringos, Locos. In the summer of 1993, Eddie Guerrero and Love Machine Art Bar would become friends on AAA TV. Eddie Guerrero and Art Bar would officially start their team during a six-man tag team match where Eddie and Art teamed up with El Hijo del Santo to take on Blue Panther, Fuerza Guerrera, and Fishman. Eddie Guerrero and El Hijo del Santo had been tag team partners much like their fathers had been in the 40s and 50s. But during this six-man tag team match, Art Bar would take a young fan's El Santo mask from the crowd, put it on, and go beat up Eddie Guerrero. He would then remove the mask, throw it in the crowd, and tell Eddie Guerrero that it was Santo that beat him up. Eddie would then jump into the ring and attack El Hijo del Santo, turning into a Rudo. Originally, Eddie and Art's tag team name would be La Pareja de Terror, or the Pair of Terror. This was a play on the tag team name of Gory Guerrero and El Santo, La Pareja Atomica, or the Atomic Pair. They would then change their names to Los Gringos Locos, which means the Crazy White Boys. Where they got this name was from one of the AAA commentators during a match said, "Those Gringos are loco." Eddie and Art would then turn the tag team into a stable, adding members like Black Cat, Chicano Power, Misterioso, King Lion, Madonna's boyfriend, who is Louis Spicolli, and eventually Conan. El Hijo del Santo would find a new tag team partner in Octagon. AAA would introduce the AAA World Tag Team titles. The vacant belts would be decided in a match between El Hijo del Santo and Octagon, taking on Los Gringos Locos. Even though Los Gringos Locos came to the ring wearing the tag team titles, they would not leave with the tag team titles as El Santo and Octagon would win the vacant belts. Los Gringos Locos would get a rematch and they would cheat to become the new AAA World Tag Team Champions as they would pay off the referee Tirantes. During this time period, Eddie and Art would also team up with Jake the Snake Roberts and Diamond Dallas Page, and they would be managed by Tanya Harding. Tanya Harding would only manage them for one match. The final time Eddie and Art would face off with El Hijo del Santo and Octagon would be on November 6, 1994 at AAA and WCW's When Worlds Collide. This match would not be for the AAA World Tag Team titles, but it would be a Lucha de Apuestas match. Santo and Octagon's mask versus Eddie and Art's hair. This was one of the greatest tag team matches in the history of professional wrestling. It was a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Both members of the team had to be eliminated for a fall to be won. At the end of the match, Art Bar would give Octagon the Tombstone Piledriver, a banned move, but the referee did not see it. Octagon would be pinned and eliminated and taken away on a stretcher, leaving El Hijo del Santo to face both Eddie Guerrero and Art Bar. While the referee was distracted again, Blue Panther would come into the ring and give Art Bar the Piledriver. Santo would pin Art Bar, and now it was one-on-one, Eddie Guerrero versus his old partner, El Hijo del Santo. Eddie and Santo would do battle until Santo caught Eddie with a quick roll-up, getting the victory. Eddie Guerrero and Art Bar had to get their hair cut at the end of the match. The feud between these two teams was expected to continue as Octagon and El Hijo del Santo were owed a rematch for the AAA World Tag Team titles. Unfortunately, this would never happen, as a few weeks after When Worlds Collide, Art Bar was found dead in his home in Portland, Oregon. It was originally reported that heart failure was the cause of death, but it was later changed to unknown circumstances. Art Bar was only 28 years old in the prime of his career. Eddie Guerrero, as a tribute to his friend Art Bar, would adopt Art Bar's Frog Splash as his finishing move. On November 13, 2005, Eddie Guerrero would also pass away very young at the age of 38. And that was the story of Eddie Guerrero and Love Machine Art Bar Los Gringos Locos. Thank you very much for listening, and I will see you next week.